Hey everyone, it's Raine. I'm back to do another Let's Play playthrough daily thingy. Anyway, this time around I decided to go with Hatoful Boyfriend. I have a few friends that have played this game before, and all I know about this game is that it's kind of like a dating sim type game, but you're dating birds. So this should be kind of interesting. Anyway, let us get started. Welcome to St. Pigeon Nations. Please enter your name. Hi, I am Raine. Enter your last name. Yes, that is okay. Hatoful Boyfriend includes a powerful visualization module, allowing even the birdiest of birds to appear as normal humans when first introduced. Oh well, that is awesome. Display human portraits. Yes, I think I will do that. Configuration saved. St. Pigeon Nation, the school blessed with extensive curricula and facilities. It's already been a year since I ended my ordinary life and walked through these gates. I imagine so, especially if you're going to a school for pigeons. I should probably say the school is known for one thing in particular. The school is Japan's, no, the world's greatest gathering place for gifted birds. Alright then. Birds who want to study the arts, the sciences, even sports all come to St. Pigeon Nations. The teaching staff and student body are both made up of a diverse blend of birds of different backgrounds and species. I'm often asked why I chose to come here, despite not being a bird. I would also ask that question myself. It's a long story. Not every day I see you rushing along like this. Hey look, it's a pigeon. A pigeon named Ryuta. Usually you'd have been ready for an hour by now, Raine. Yes, well, you know. I always oversleep. This rock dove is named Kawara Ryuta. We've been friends since he was barely hatched. He can be a little mischievous, but he's responsible and kind. Ah, how sweet. Breakfast was a little hard to catch today. I can't relax without red meat inside. Living as a hunter-gatherer sounds tough. I'd be happy to make you breakfast, you know. I might take you up on that offer when starvation looms. Thanks, Ryuta. Oh, the bell already? Come on, we need to hurry to class. Jeepers! No good being late on the first day. And so Ryuta pulled me along into the school. Today's the start of a new semester. I wonder what lies in store. Oh, I wonder. It was all I could do to adjust to the atmosphere last year. Better make up for all that lost fun. Most splendid and greatest academy of the pigeon, by the pigeon, and for the pigeon. Nice. I think we're in 2-3. Ryuta and I are in the same class again. Old faces, new faces. A strange thrill fills my heart as I look around at the assembled birds. Personally, I would find it strange to walk into a classroom full of birds. I hope we all get along. Here's to the formation of many happy memories. Oh, the teacher's here. Look, a bird teacher, of course. Good morning, every birdie. Okay, it's gonna be one of those games. Nanaki Kaz... Oh my my goodness, I am totally going to butcher all of these names. I am sorry. Nanaki Kazuaki? I seem to be your teacher this year. Are you sure about that? I specialize in math and physics. And also some other things. Okay. Sir, wake up! It's homeroom! He sleeps with his eyes open? He looks a little bit young to be a school teacher. This quail is Nanaki Kazulaki. He's a famous... Yes, he's a famous math teacher. Let's just keep going. I'd heard the rumors, but I hadn't expected him to fall asleep just like that. Apparently, he's well known as a mathematician. Just goes to show, great minds come in all forms, including bird forms. Ah, I'm sorry, isn't it a little warm in here? Which reminds me, we have a transfer student. Please introduce yourself, Shirogane. What is the point? I have no wish to speak with commoners. Do not think I'm here because I wish to be. Ah, stuck-up bird. Oh, well, I guess that's that. Hey, that's no good. But he doesn't want to introduce himself. But we can't just let him break the rules like that, sir. The system will collapse and we'll all turn into kulaks and dissenters? Okay. Well, when you put it like that, could you at least say your name, Shirogane? Shirogane Lebel Sakuya. Well, okay then. It's a mouthful. Ah, he also looks stuck up. It seems this fantail is Shirogane Sakuya. His feathers would make any birdie proud. He's pretty stuck up, but then transferring is never easy. I hope we can be friends. I highly doubt it. Sakuya, sit down. Oh, I guess that is an action. Sakuya sits down, glaring daggers at Ryuta and me. I think this little bird is telling me there's going to be trouble down the line. Lunch already. Today is slipping by so quick. That reminds me, I've had these books out from the library all summer. I'll return them now. Where is everyone? Aside from the receptionist, there's hardly any birdie here. Really? Huh? Is someone looking at me? Probably just my imagination. Or not. A mourning dove stands in a dark corner, staring in my direction. Mourning doves aren't very common in Japan, but apparently they're everywhere in America. Did you want something from me? Exclamation mark! He looked away. Not really. Oh, sad music. I'm pretty sure it was him who I felt looking at me. There's no one else here. Are you sure? Yes. I don't want anything with you. Oh, alright then. It's the things you're carrying that I'm interested in. He glances at the desk as if to say, hurry up and return them already. Oh, sorry. They were a little too dense, and I never finished them. Were you waiting for them all summer? Lots of dots. He silently returns his gaze to his book. Maybe he's in a bad mood? I am Tomo Raine, a sophomore. What about you? More dots. You're... Nageki. Fujishiro. Also freshman. Aw, he's so cute. Fujishiro Nageki, huh? Mourning doves are pretty rare in Japan. Maybe it's just his voice, but he seems kind of sad. Oh, well, that's the way it's gonna be, huh? Okay, sorry to bother you. I keep meeting depressing people today. Now that I have that out of the way, I think I'll head back to class. Wait, isn't that... Oh, Bushytail. You should have been instructed not to approach me in school. Come on, Sakuya. What kind of thing is that to say to your own brother, after all these years? My brother? You must be joking. You've never once been a bother to me. You've never once been a brother to me. Please don't try to talk to me again. I have no time for half-breeds. I'll be going now. Ugh. Hey, wait just a... Bye, Bushytail. I guess even if we're in the same school now, what's done is done. I hadn't meant to eavesdrop, but I think I just overheard something juicy. The ever-popular trendsetter and ladies' man, Sakazaki Yuta, is Sakuya's brother. Wonder what the story is behind that. You heard that whole thing, right? Are you a friend of Sakuya's? Not in the slightest. Didn't mean to listen in on you. I tried to stay sexy and suave in front of all you little ladies, but that there wasn't too cool. Fantail Pigeon is Sakazaki Yuta, an upperclassman. Never talked to him before, but he's famous or infamous throughout the school. Every birdie knows of him. Yes, I am Raine. I know every birdie here. Besides, you're the only human. Ah, just stick it like a sore thumb. Single poppy in a field of rye. Did you say you were a friend of Sakuya's? Not exactly. We had a rather ballistic introduction this morning, to say the least. We're in the same class, that's all. I'd never had thought that stuck-up aristocrat wannabe was your brother. He is an aristocrat, actually. The genuine article in the flesh. He's a bit of a pain, so good luck, mon ami. Adieu. Never heard of anything like that about Yuta, though. Probably a twisty business. That's all for today. Stay safe, everyone. Sir, where's Ryuta? He said he was going to the infirmary. Maybe you should go and see if he's still there. Now that I think about it, Ryuta always did have a weak stomach. I should go to the infirmary just to make sure he's okay. Excuse me. Anybody here? Or should I say, any birdie here? No one's sleeping behind the curtains, and the doctor isn't here either. My hunter-gatherer instincts feel no presence. There's no birdie here. Ryuta? Okay. Did he go home already? I feel a little nervous poking around the empty room. Now that I think of it, I haven't been in here much before. Unlike Ryuta, I'm perfectly healthy. Oh, of course, you walk into an infirmary and the first thing you say is they've got drugs in here. Awesome. Oh, caught red-handed. That is an interesting looking doctor. Feed you all sorts of things if you want. Oh dear. Partridge is Iwamane Shu, school doctor. Rather creepy in person, has a bad reputation among the student body. Everybody knows that even just talking to him can bring you down with asperillage something, or worse, plague stuff. And I never even heard of him come in the door. Ninja doctor. don't look like you have a good reason to be in here. Did you need something? I heard Ryuta Kawara from 2-3 was supposed to be here? Him? He's already gone. Oh. Why didn't he come find me before going home? Sorry to bother you. I'll be going now. Creepy doctor. Finally out of that den of evil. Yeah, that's for sure. Ryuta's already gone home. What do I do now? Never got around to joining a club last year. Maybe I'll go take a look at some of my options. I think there are clubs for baseball, soccer, track, kendo, migration, bird watching. Wasn't there another one? Anyway, I'll start with the track team. I ran a middle school, and it's always funny watching the birds hop around. Oh, how cruel. I think their club room is on the ground floor. Off to the side. White Dove is having a tantrum outside. This is no pudding for a man. Oko-san rejects it. It is a lie. A vicious falsification. Dancing around on a squished pudding. I didn't know birds ate pudding. That is not very nice to the pudding. Oko-san! He doesn't really look it, but supposedly he's a fantail pigeon, I think. Either way, he's hyper. Oko-san has suffered a deception most vile, a wretched betrayal. Betrayal? Oko-san instructed that pudding be provided for new members. But this is no pudding. Ousted, scorned, betrayed, dragged into the street and shot by those he trusted most. It's squished and filthy, but the thing under his feet looks like normal store-bought pudding. What's wrong with it? Spare the jests, young lady. Oko-san uses wig attack, it's super effective. Didn't realize I was playing Pokemon. They'll rue the day they crossed Oko-san. He'll have them flayed, hanged, shot at dawn. He will. Oko-san must now train to achieve true pudding. Farewell! He's a good runner, but what does pudding have to do with the track team? And so ends the first day of my second semester at St. Pigeonations. I think we want to choose the class council today. Oh, goody. As you all know, the school doesn't require you to join any club. If you want to, you can, but if you don't, then you're free to go home after school. Oko-san has time only for the track team. That's good. What about you, Shirogane? A foolish question. I already hold a position here. Oh, that's right. You became student president when you were admitted. Nepotism, oh, don't we get to vote? Just coming to school is enough for me. You have to take care of your mother on your own and all. I wonder what I should do. Student council, track team, library staff. I'll go with the library staff, I think. That's everyone, isn't it? Have fun. Today's an elective day. What should I do? I do not know what these stats do. Math class, gym class, music class. Totally going with music class. We sang pretty melodies. It was a little tiring, but singing together is fun. Woo! I leveled up. Charisma increased by 5. Go Charisma, go. I'm on receptionist duty today. Better hurry. Boring as usual. The library here doesn't seem very popular. Not enough books? It's on the 5th floor though, so at least the view is nice. Sitting here twiddling my thumbs is bad for me. I wish someone would come ask me something. No birdie here. Wonder if it would be okay to close early. I wish I could just spread my wings and fly away. As stated, we are human. We have no wings. Sad. Planning to jump off the building. The window there is rather good for that, Miss Receptionist. Nagaki. I've been here all along. I never noticed he's almost as bad as the doctor. You're thinking I have no presence, right? It's okay. I already know that. Oh. You certainly seem to like this place. Yes, is that a problem? No. Books are nice. They are. Why don't you join the library staff, Nagaki? You could read whatever you want. I already read whatever I want. Touché. You shouldn't slack off, Miss Receptionist. And with that, he takes a book and is gone between the stacks. What a strange bird. Really? I live in a cave? Couldn't even have, like, an actual house? No? Alright then. Should I prepare anything? We won't be going far, so I don't have to. Health first, I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. I don't know how nutritious udon is, but okay. Today is the hike. We've stopped for a break on a hillside. Who should I talk to? Put this on. Let's just talk to Raine. Raine, let's eat together. Sure, great meal, huh? Is that your lunch? I don't even know what that was that I had, but okay. Apparently it's a sad thing to bring to a picnic. Great man once said it's the ambrosia of the gods. Alright then. Geez, if you eat like that, you'll be dead on the roadside by the time we head back. Here, I'll share mine. Really? Wow, thanks, Ryuta. And so I got to eat half of Ryuta's lunch. His cooking is so good. I wasn't aware birds could cook. Case of survival situation, okay. Oh, another elective day. Totally going to music class again. Music class! Today is a music history lesson. So much thinking outside the box. Oh, the puns. I feel like I'm going to fly off the handle. But this is what Mozart is all about, I guess. I wonder what those wigs felt like. They look like they're wearing... Ptarmigans? Ptarmigans? Oh, whatever. Do you seek to mock the great masters, low-born Philistine? I am going to smack this bird. Yay! More leveling. Imagine you're all well aware, but Sports Festival is right around the corner. Please think about what you'll do. Sports Festival season already? If it were in the fall, it would conflict with the cultural festival, so it's always been in May. What are you going to do, Ryuta? I haven't decided, but probably the three-legged race. Some birdie has to. Oko-san will handle the marathon. Indeed he will. You do have a lot of stamina, Oko-san. What about you, Sakuya? You can't possibly be expecting me to run in some race, can you? It is a sports festival. If there is an event that doesn't involve... Oh. It is a sports festival. Is there an event that doesn't involve running? How about being a cheerleader? The general, in other words. Very well, leave it to me. Also, the first aid team is always short-handed, so I'm sure they could use help if anybody still can't decide. That's all for today. Classes really are short here. Ryuta's doing the three-legged race, Oko-san's running the marathon, and Sakuya's a cheerleader. Yuta might be running the first aid tent. What should I do? I'll have to think about it. Today's the sports festival. I never did make up my mind. What should I do? What should I do? Three-legged race, the marathon, cheerleaders, first aid tent. Or the library. Well, I don't really want to miss the event, I guess. Let's do the three-legged race. Oh, are you joining us? Want to run together? I haven't found a partner yet. Okay. Ryuta's running for both of us. Pairing up a bird and a primate might have been a bad idea. We somehow came in second anyway, though we have... Oh, we somehow came in second anyway, though. We have brought honor to our class. The first barrier for all students who make it this far, the midterm exam. We're getting them back today. I don't think I did too well. Tomoe. Yes? I don't think you did too badly. Yay! Not too. Nope, sorry, you did badly. Oh, okay then. Crush my hopes. Try harder next time, okay? I disappointed Mr. Nanaki. I have to study more from now on. Maybe I should take some math elective classes instead of, you know, music. With the festival and the midterm over, there's nothing to look forward to but the summer heat. And a nice drink of matcha. Get it all over myself. Yay. Matcha flavor. Doves smell kind of funny when it gets humid like this. Don't imagine. Or, you know, stuff. There's a bunch of birds in front of the staff room. What are they doing? Oh, there's Yuta. Yuta, what's going on? Salutations, Raine. Brian won his 7th Pulitzer? I don't know what that is. He gestures at a news clipping on the staff room pinboard. It says, Brian, the first intelligent pigeon, crowned again. Brian. Don't tell me you don't know who he is. I think I've heard the name, but... He's the world's most famous blogger. He began when birds were barely intelligent. He's a very skilled and insightful writer. How do birds write? He was the one who suggested that the Dove Olympics be called the Pidge Olympics. Okay. He's extremely influential. The name was adopted right away. Why don't you look him up right now, mon ami? Try googling Brian Pigeon. Uh-oh, lunch is nearly over. Adieu, Raine. It's a French pigeon. Today's a good day. I feel like I'm shining. I wonder what I should do during break. Store, the infirmary, and the cafeteria. I don't really want to go see the creepy doctor. Let's see what's in the store. I don't really need anything, but I think I'll go to the store. Never really looked around there before. They've got all sorts of things for sale. Though these nest building materials look like what you'd find in a human store's trash. My, how mature of you, Mon ami, planning to settle down already? Why, hello, Yuta. That's not it, I'm still a high school student. That may be so, but you know we doves reach sexual maturity within a year of birth. Well, that's some insightful information. That aside, what are you here to buy, Yuta? Oh my. I'm not good enough? Oh well, I'll have to try again later. Is this how he talks to every girl he meets? It's not like it's surprising coming from him. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Maybe I should attend math. I'll do that. I always find myself wondering what the math we learn is good for. And now we can draw a line perpendicular to the... Okay, teacher sleeping. In math class or nap time. Yay, wisdom increased by 5. Tanabata. There's probably a bamboo tree in the plaza this year too. I think I'll go make a wish. Lots here already. Any birdie I know? May mother stay healthy this year and may my stomach get better. Ryuta. Conquer the world by force. Rule the world from the shadows. Become a famous artist. Let's do that. I wish to become a famous artist whose work is known the world over. Oh, hello, is that you, Tomo? Mr. Nanaki. You should be careful out this late. It can be dangerous for a girl, you know. I was about to head home. Would you like me to walk you to your place? Sure, why not, creepy pigeon teacher? Mr. Nanaki demonstrated some extreme sleeping on the way home, but we arrived eventually. Your house is very rustic, yeah, that's for sure. I like it this way. It's wonderful to have a place to come back to, isn't it? Wonderful indeed. He looks a little sad. Sir? See you tomorrow. Don't forget your homework. And so he left, a somewhat hollow-sounding farewell echoing behind him. Oh, that's kind of sad. A lot of elective days. Let's go to math class again. Integral calculus help us in life? Hard to say. It might never help you at all. Oh, that's good to know. But only studying things that help you in life is tiresome. Think of it as educational candy. I have never ever thought of math as educational candy. Integral calculus is educational candy? I'm not prepared to accept this. Om nom nom wisdom. Get our finals back today. I'm not sure I did too well. Tomo, sir. You didn't do too badly, I think. Yes? You... I did badly still. Sad. Last day! It's been a semester already. Wow, time sure does fly. Sometimes it seemed long and sometimes it seemed short, but either way, it's summer now. I need to check all the assigned books before I go home. There will be a lot of students coming in to borrow their summer reading pretty soon. Today is the closing ceremony, so there are even fewer birds in here than usual. Am I the only one? Well, that just makes my job easier. But I'm probably not alone. I've seen this situation before. Nagaki? No reply. Maybe he's not here. Please be quiet in the library. You're rather noisy today. Did you want something? Nope, I was just wondering if you were here. Of course, I'm always here, he replies from his corner, in a somewhat annoyed tone of voice. Oh, the book he's holding. That's assigned reading this semester. Is it any good? Not really. I'm almost done with it. It forces its safe, ethical viewpoint on the reader, like all assigned reading. The whole concept is inane. Why force everyone to read the same books? It is pretty boring most of the time. What do you like to read? You volunteered to work here, so you must like books. I was wondering what to read next. So you want me to recommend something? It's A Night on the Galactic Railroad. Too stereotypical. Sorry, you've already read it, I imagine. Yes, though I liked it too. And so I spent the afternoon working in the library, occasionally exchanging a word with Nagaki. Time flows slowly by. This sort of thing is nice too. It's easy to fall out of practice and get fat and lazy during summer vacation. A hunter-gatherer's body is her way of life, so maybe I'll go running today. That was a good run. A true running girl's way to start vacation. I wonder how far I ran. I always lose track of where I'm going once the runner's high kicks in. Where am I? I must have wandered out of my usual stomping ground at some point. Which way did I come from? Don't fail me now, Pazel. Don't fail... Oh my goodness. Don't fail me now, Paleolithic homing instinct. The sun's setting. I'd rather not sleep outside. Hey, you. I don't know you. Where did you come from? Sparrow stands next to me, squinting up at my face. Her wing is resting on a motor scooter. It looks a little bit vintage. How cute. I feel a strange pressure. I can tell right away that the sparrow isn't just any birdie. I'm from St. Pigeonations. I was out for a run and got lost. You ran all the way from there? You must be good. It's about a 2-hour drive from here. What? I guess that's why my legs hurt. I wonder if I'll be able to run home again. I like the cut of your jib. Anyone that determined deserves a ride home. Come on. The intimidating sparrow gestures at her scooter. It's a little small, but we should both fit, I think. Thank you. May I ask your name? Toshiba Azami. I sell takoyaki. Takoyaki is awesome. Call me Azami. Then thank you, Azami. You're a very cautious driver. Carve it into your soul, kid. One accident is all it would take, and that would be the end of both our lives. It may seem strange to a young girl like you, but once you've lost someone, you'll understand. There's a far-off look in her eyes. I'm sure you'll know what you're talking about, but at this rate, I might get home faster by walking. Do you think we'll get there by dawn? Carve it into your soul! The speed limit for scooters is 30 kilometers per hour. We're not even going that fast. Following traffic laws is part of my credo. Isn't riding tandem against the law, too? That rule is for humans. Birds are light, so 1 or 2 more doesn't stop the brakes from working. We're fine like this. But I'm not a bird. And so we putted along at Azami's hyper-cautious speed. By the time we got to my house, it was almost lights out. Or it was almost light out. Okay. Oh, that's a thing. Not sure if there's a way to actually get back to the main menu, but I think I'm going to stop here for now. The game's actually not too bad for, I guess, a dating simulator type game. I don't play very many of these games. The odd thing is the fact that all of the boys in my class are birds, and I noticed, like, when my character was out running that there were, like, old abandoned buildings and stuff like that, so I'm wondering if it's, like, way in the future and there's weird, large, mutant birds that are smart and not very many humans. I have no idea. But, again, not too bad. I'll probably continue playing it later and see how things go from there. I have heard a little bit about it as far as some of the character endings, but not really a lot of information, so I guess I'll be surprised once I get through the actual story. Oko-san is kind of awesome as far as, like, a bird's character goes. The rest of them are kind of sort of more generic. Yeah, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. So I guess that's it for now, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Alright, bye-bye!